Okay, man, are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Now, come on, now crank this motherfucker up.
The Little John and Coop Show. Monday and Wednesday nights.
7 till 9 something.
Only on JJDJRadio.com.
Yeah, boy! We have John from Steel Hollow on the phone with us tonight. John, how are you doing?
Good, how you guys doing?
We're hanging in there trying not to kill each other tonight.
Yeah, right.
We're getting close to it, though. Hey, so...
Yeah, right.
We saw your featured video on CJRock.com. What song was that for?
That song was called Fugitive's Mind. It's off of our brand new EP, Quiet Desperation.
Now, what is that song about? Because I'm looking at the music video, and there's a lot going on. And one of the things I kept seeing in the video was the guy that was hanging upside down by his feet, and then there's the other character that was burning the rope. And it was crazy. Now, Tom Larkin did that music video for you.
Yeah, it was great, man. We put that thing together. The song was inspired actually by a movie. I don't know if you're familiar with it. It's called Cool Hand Luke. But and when we worked with Tom Larkin, he's a great production guy and director and all that. And he put it together and really made it happen. It was a little different than our idea for what the video would, but when it turned out at the end, it was awesome. So we were really happy. So
now, how long did it take you to shoot that whole music video?
That actually was, that was about 28 hours of hard, solid time. You know, I actually never done the music video at this time, and that was my first one for one of our songs, and boy, it was a really long process, but we were done. It turned out amazing, so we really were happy with the product. You know, long hours, but you know, it can't beat what we got.
Absolutely. So. Now, when you were doing the music video, did you guys just come in? Do like your all's portion, but did you actually see like the rest of it? Like, did you actually go out?
Yeah, it was done in two different sections. Like, if you watch the band piece, which is called the performance piece, if you see that was done at one night. That was like a month before we shot the other part of it, where you see the guy hanging down upside down, the guy burning the rope. That was two whole completely different sets. So each one of those is like a 30-hour process. Putting those two together, and when you're doing it, you really don't know how it's going to turn out, and you're seeing their ideas are coming in, and you're like, whoa, what's this about? But when Tom directed and put it all together at the end, it really, he did a good job on it. So,
yeah, Tom is the man when it comes to music videos. I've seen a bunch of the stuff he does, and your video is definitely up there, one of his best work of art, to say the least.
Oh, yeah, he did some great, that's how we kind of got brought in. He did such good work on so many good bands, and we checked it out, and, we were blown away, so we said, we got to get this guy to do one of our videos, top of the line.
Absolutely. Now, if you guys are just tuning in, we're talking with John over there. He's with the band Steel Hollow, and we're talking about his music video that's, the song is called Fugitive Mind, and you guys can check that out at CJRock.com. Now, tell me a little bit about the band. How long have you guys been together? When did you guys get together? How did you guys meet? All the good stuff.
Yeah, that happened about like 4 years ago. We were actually there's two brothers in the band. Me and my brother Mike, who's the guitar vocalist. I'm the bass player. And when we got together with our last group, kind of fell apart, and we were just looking to start something new, something fresh and kind of a different sound. And we decided to get this project started, and since the beginning, it's really, really been different, and, there's a lot of different influences throughout the band that really brought this to where, you hear it today, so.
Now, being in a band with your brother, does that cause any issues? Do you guys have, like, any family feuds?
Yeah, there's always, if you ask my drummer if he was here, I'd put him on the phone, and he would say, I've seen these guys, almost throwing blows at each other, but, yeah, that happens, but, I think sometimes it's good to work with someone you're, like a brother that you're close to, because, throughout the process, you can really work together and become a team and really, really make things happen a lot better than, say, four different guys who really aren't that, familiar with each other, or, when you know your brother, you've known him your whole life, and you're able to, just you know what he's thinking, he knows what you're thinking, and you're able to really put some good stuff together,
So you guys are able to like bond, I guess, a little bit better than, two complete strangers that have become friends.
Right, yeah, we've played in bands, I played in separate bands with my brother, and, he has done the same, and it's always been, it's been tougher, it's hard to get the guys that are on the same page, and they're persistent, and, willing to put the time in that you are. You know, and luckily with the three guys we have in our band right now, we're conquering that. So that's good.
Now, do you get anything as far as jealousy in the band? Like, do you guys get upset with each other maybe because someone gets more of the spotlight than the other?
Not really, man. We all kind of just take our parts for what they are, work hard at it, and try to do the best we can. And I don't think anybody really looks at one other person and says, you know, I wish I was in his spot. You know, I'm happy to be where I'm at. You know, I'm sure Joe is, and Mike the same. You know.
Now, Mike is your brother. Mike is the lead guitar, and he's also lead vocals. And you do bass, and you also do keyboards, and you're also the backup vocal. So you're pulling a hat trick there, doing three things.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of unique. You know, one of my big influences was actually Rush as a bass player, and you know, watching him, he always played the keyboards and bass, and I kind of just brought that into my sound, and really, you know, it kind of turned out good that way. And you know, even sometimes when we put out this new EP. You know, some of the vocals that are actually on it are me as well, not just backup, but you could call them semi-part lead. And, yeah, you know, three things at once sometimes up on stage is tough, but we pull it off. You know, all the guys are working hard up there, you know, and we all, you know, put our weight in and make it happen.
Now,
you know?
As we said, Mike and you are brothers. Now, how did you guys meet Joe? Now, Joe is your drummer.
Yeah, Joe actually came into the picture a little bit. It was kind of weird how it came about. We were putting out tons of ads for this new band, new project we were starting, and like weirdest thing was actually my brother called me up one day and said, I'm going to put an ad up at this like local, almost like a Kmart store, and I was like, dude, don't put one up there, man. Nobody's ever going to respond to that. Well, here at the time, 4 years ago, Joe was working there, and just actually broke up with his group, and just so happened to be looking to start a new project as well, and he picked up before that we had put out months worth of ads trying to find somebody that was decent and, you know, and really willing to put the time in, and he came about, and we just knew that was the right guy for this project.
Nice. Now, the band's name is Steel Hollow. How did you guys come up with that?
Well, actually, I actually came up with the name, and basically I just kind of, you know, every band I think when they're looking for a name goes through about, you know, 500, 600 names, just trying to, you know, find the right one that fits. And